Right guys, in this video I'm going to be making a custom cabinet for my table saw, but I also want to incorporate a router table onto the end. Apologies for the noise, my neighbour's having some work done. But I've got this design that I've done on SketchUp. It's just a rough idea, it's not proper dimensions, I'll do them as I go along. I'm thinking I'll maybe even change the design as far as the paintwork as well. But you'll see what I'll make as I go along, so let's get to it. I started by cutting some 63mm by 38mm CLS. This will be pocket hole screwed together to create some frames. Pocket hole joinery is really strong and it's quick and easy to put together. There's two of the frames, and I created another two and joined those with some legs. So as you can see, there's two separate boxes that I'll join together and add a plywood base. And that's it done with some casters on the bottom. Sorry, but I lost the footage of actually putting it together. On this side, to the left, is where the table saw is going to be. The casters make it easy to move. Underneath this section I'm going to have a large drawer that will collect the sawdust from the table saw when it drops through. As you can see, the pocket hole screws I'm used to join the two boxes together as well. On the right hand side, the larger box, that's going to have the router's drawer, and then the router is going to be mounted at the top. I added some plywood for a shelf on the bottom. This won't be seen because of the drawers. I made a scrap block so I could make all the height the same for the shelf on the router side of the cabinet. And just secure that with a couple of screws. And that's what it's like with the shelf on. I used some tempered hardboard to box it in. I cut it slightly oversized, tack it on with some panel pins, and then I'll come with my router with a flush trim bit and trim it to the exact size. It's quick and easy that way. If you're watching this in the UK, you'll know how hard it is to source materials. I've been racking my brains what would be best to use for the top of the router. I was originally thinking something like a laminate, but I did have in the back of my mind masonite, which is also called tempered hardboard. It's really hard wearing, and it is a big difference between tempered hardboard and regular hardboard. It's just a lot more durable. Well, I started searching online. I couldn't find it anywhere. I could find it in the US and I could find it in China, and then luckily I come across a website. It's ukflooringSupplies.co.uk, and they've got it in 2 foot by 4 foot sheets. Now I've just got a small offcut here to show you. Biggest difference that you can tell straight away is the colour. It's a lot darker, so if you're out anywhere and you see some and you're a bit unsure if it's dark, it's probably the tempered kind. It's just a lot more durable. It's got a really smooth surface, and on the other side it's textured. Now I used to use this when I do a bit of painting, so that's where I know it from. But as you will have seen, I'm going to be boxing out the actual carcass of the cabinet, and it'll be perfect for a nice smooth surface for on top of the router table. So if it gets scratched up eventually, I can always put a new top on because of how cheap it is. But check them out, ukflooringSupplies.co.uk. I know it's going to help a lot of you out because I couldn't find it initially, so I hope that helps. And that's after it's all been boxed in. Gives a nice finish and it keeps it lightweight as well. What do you reckon, Oscar? Do you like it? Looks good. Have you put these casters on? Yeah, I have. Do you like them? It looks good. I wanted the inside to be red. I started off with some moulded enamel paint, but that coverage wasn't very good, so I came back with some regular gloss Rust-Oleum. And then the outside's going to be gloss black. I wanted to use gloss because I figure it'll be easier to wipe off the dust when it gets dirty. Just took a couple of coats. I'm going to end the video here. I've got it all painted now and looking good. I'm happy with how it's come out. I've got a little bit of touching up to do where the newspaper's covered it up, and I've got some blank spaces. I've also got some bits of newspaper caught in the paint, so I'll have to clear that up. In the next video I'm going to mount the table saw, get the top put on for the router table side, and also mount the router. I'm still deciding on what router to go for. I'm thinking the Triton, because that's got a built-in lift mechanism that I can already use for the router table. So be sure to catch the next video when it comes out. Thanks for watching this one. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to leave a comment, got any questions about this build or anything else, I'll reply to all comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do so you'll be sure to get a notification when I release the next video. Thank you all for watching again.